destroyed the aircraft.
Shoot, I've crashed into the aircraft.
What are we gonna do now?
You know, everybody, I think recently we've talked way too negatively about new add-on airplane releases, like the 707 or the Aerosoft A330. What in the absolute is going on? What in the... And I think it's about time that on the channel we finally talk about something positive, and that is the Flight Factor 777. Yes, the new one. The new one that definitely blows my mind. You know, I think this airplane is the most realistic add-on we've ever had for any flight simulator ever. Today, let's go ahead and find out why I think that is. It cost $89 on the xplane.org store. I guess initially it cost $100. So this is a $100 airplane, and the price is actually justified. Please ignore Austin vegan food crashing into this plane. Come on, X-Plane. No, this airplane is so in-depth and so realistic that I don't even know where to start. Do I start with the cockpit, where I have not been able to find a feature that doesn't work? Look at the circuit breakers. We're able to pull them. Look at the most useless elements, like the emergency escape rope that we can... we can open the hatch. Look at the electronic flight bag that gives us access to so many things like maintenance, for example. Hatch inspection. We can inspect everything. Take a look at all the things we can add and we can open. Look at the radar dome here in front. Look at the tires that we can replace. Would you take a look at the APU that we can inspect? Look, we have an APU. So this is great for all the conspiracy theorists that thinks it's not real, which there isn't. Okay, stupid video. Anyway, let's go ahead and close this all. This plane is so in depth that I'm struggling to make a video about it because there's no way I can show you everything within the course of 10 minutes. Let's go ahead and do a walk around. Obviously, the cockpit looks good. We can open the cockpit door right here, which reveals the cabin, which is probably the most realistic cabin we've ever seen as well. Take a look at our beautiful first class. Now, it doesn't have any passengers, but I could imagine Sam Chewy being here.
This has got to be one of the strangest business class seats I've ever been on.
But you know what? I wanted to make a new airline that is called Broke Airlines, that does not have such fancy first class. We can do that. We can change the entire cabin arrangements. Go back to the EFB. You may think that we're able to adjust the cabin through the cabin controls, but no. Here we can change the climate control of the cabin, which is absolutely useless. Or here we can put on the light. This airplane is cold and dark and dead, so we cannot see the ambient lighting that we're turning on right now. How about we light up the kitchen? Why not? No matter cabin adjustment controls is here in the simulations page. Here we go, cabin configuration. And here we can make this airplane all economy class. Can you see how the economy class is expanding? Yes. Take a look, everybody. Yes, Broke Airlines. Totally possible as well, and that's just incredible. We can of course change how many passengers are loaded in, you know, all that stuff, although they don't show up. But this is just insane indeed. Oh, and I forgot some other detail. Something else we have to do. Yeah, there's a walk around mode right here, where of course before the flight, as captain, you know, see if the plane is airworthy. For example, let's check out the GPU panel, and this makes us walk. Ready, we're walking in the X-plane. I mean, not ourselves, it's a camera animation. Take a look, and here we are at the GPU panel. GPU's connected, so that is good. We can uncheck that. There's a left and right side, so I guess we can check the front tires as well. Yes, there we go. Walking to the front tire. Yes, looks beautiful. Looks all right. We can check that. We can check all of it. This is what I'm trying to say. This airplane is more realistic than it needs to be. I mean, there's features in here that I never thought were needed. Great. Now, of course, the system says that the aircraft has, you know, connectivity. For example, I've already connected my Navigraph account, where we can enter in our airports, for example. Here we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Then here we can have a look at the chart. Hey, this is amazing. We can zoom in and out with our mouse scrolling, or even go into night mode. That's just insane. Another connectivity we do have as well, that's quite the industry standard now, is a SimBrief connection. So we can create a new flight here on SimBrief. This is like proper realism now. Low E here, and then LSZS, flying the 777-200 long range. The map is kind of broken here. SimBrief is a little down here, but that's another problem. We don't even have that problem. We can just press generate flight right here. There we go. And we can just get data from SimBrief. There we go. Take a look at this. We can brief this flight plan overview. We have that all in here. We have stuff like wind. So this is ultra realistic, ultra in-depth. Take a look at our ADDON page right here. There's things here that I have no idea of. Take a look at our center of gravity. This is just insane. There's like a million. I don't even want to know how many pages there are here. But enough yapping. It's about time that we get going. Now, what I especially like about this plane is how communication with, you know, the whole aircraft operation works. Obviously, in other add-ons, you can just press on like the bus symbol to get the passenger bus running, but take a look at our first officer. Look, he's
I believe you need to say hello to establish contact with him.
right. So we need to establish contact indeed, and we do that here. Cabinet and yeah. And here we can talk to lots of people, like our purser.
This is the captain. How do you hear?
Good day.
Good day. How do you hear?
Perfect. So we can talk to the boss of the cabin, really. Anyway, let's end the call here. And in order to, get this plane going, to load it up, we need to, of course, call the ground crew. And in order to do that, we have to switch our microphone channel to, this one right here. So this is the mic to ground. And after asking our first officer to connect
Please
to the
call
ground
the
here,
ground handlers.
there we
Call
go.
them on the radio.
We call him on the radio.
Good day. How do you hear?
Good day, ready over here.
Yeah. Here we can talk to the ground crew indeed via this middle MCDU. Now, okay, we don't have a headset connected that we actually talk to the ground crew and give them, like, commands. So this is like
We require
buttons.
some equipment.
What can I bring you?
But that's very nicely done. I
Anything
really
else?
like that. Yes. Doors. Let's go ahead and open the bulk. Right, and so we've got a million ground crew right here. The bus is gonna come. We can set up the bus right here. There you go. Once again, we can even call maintenance, something I did earlier. Yes, we have a full-on multi-million-dollar operation here indeed. That's very, very nice. But come on, let's finally get going. Oh. Did that bus just drop out of the sky? That's kind of cool. Oh, more things fall out of the sky. So there's lots of elements here that move. This is insane. And once again, a few trucks, everything. Take a look at all the things we can put in. That's just incredible. Either way, let's get rid of everything again, please. Now,
Yes, sir.
let's get rid of everything. GPU
Of
as
course.
well. There we go. And let's get this airplane ready for flying. So let's turn everything on here. The 777 is very straightforward to use, actually. Just turn on the bleed air. And now that we're ready for boarding, it's about time that we start pushback. And here comes the one exciting bit. Here, let's go to pushback controls. Start pushback.
Already up here. Start pushback, please.
Sir, set the brakes.
Yes, of
Parking
course.
brake.
Parking brake is set. Ah, and we spawned somewhere inside of a pushback tug thing. And we can drive it. Here's our steering wheel. We can control it with our joystick. Take a look at this. We have some funny things like torque. We can switch through a few cameras right here. Take a look at this. How are you doing, pushback tug? Looking great. It's time now to go to reverse mode. And now we can reverse. Oh, goddammit. Traffic crashing into us. We can now reverse into our landing gear. Take a look at this. So this is not only a 777 simulator, but a pushback simulator, full on. It's not bad. Come on now. Let's get into the green dot here, like that. And then we can press this button right here.
They have destroyed the aircraft. Oh gods. What are we gonna do now?
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna shut up. Shoot, I've crashed into the aircraft.
Hammond, you idiot! You reversed into the sports lorry!
I wanted to readjust because it wasn't working. I've crashed into the airplane. And it's funny because, do you see how the nose landing gear is destroyed? The nose, look, the airplane is tilting down now. That's just insane. I didn't even think this feature was included. I didn't even think, look, the plane is back now.
We
No!
won't be pushing back. Change of plans.
Yeah, obviously
Roger.
we won't. Okay, landing gear is broken. Very, very much. God damn it. Okay, so we are in trouble. Let's maybe talk to ground service again. Maybe they can fix the landing gear maintenance. Or here, extensive failure control. Gear and gear failures. Look, we have gear broken front. We can just fix it here manually. Okay, there you go. Let's try that again. That's just insane. I've never even seen that before. By the way, we might want to close the doors as well. Wow. All right, let's go ahead and try this again. Very carefully. Very carefully now. All is well. Take a look at our front camera right here. That sees the pushback.
Oh my God.
Hug. What do you mean, oh my god? I know I almost crashed here into the terminal building. Let's go ahead now and reverse into the sports lorry once, like, very carefully now. Like that. Green dot. Yes, there we go. And now I can connect. Come on.
Release the brakes, sir.
Yeah, there we go. Take a look. Our airplane is now being handled. Let's go ahead and release the parking brake. Park brake is released, and we can now move our aircraft ourselves. Would you see this? This is insane. Yes. Let's do this beautifully. It's now time to turn around. Turn around. Why the f isn't this not working? Come on. Oh, we were supposed to move a bit more. All right, I see. Okay. This is great so far. Okay, now we are in the grass. Okay, there you go. That's how we do it. Let's go ahead and disconnect this thing. Yeah, and so let's move. I like this. Oh, we've got someone here taking a look at the broken landing gear. And this all works so smooth. This thing is still in beta, but I've not found any bugs. What's wrong? All right, I think we're ready to start the engine, so let's do that now. Okay, perfect. We can hear engine start up. Nice.
Like to see the
Yes.
pin, please.
You can see this.
Remove the equipment.
Captain's still
All
talking
clear.
to the
Thank
to the
you.
pushback handler
Good luck,
because
sir.
of the pin. Shut up. Look at that engine starting up. This is just one little part of the immense realism this plane has. Let's maybe spawn this thing on a runway and fly it. For that, we can maybe use Air France livery. Bonjour. And when we start up the plane, we can select that, you know, we want to start up with engines running. Let's do that. Reload right here. All right, and so here we are starting up on the runway. Engine is running. Plane is happy. All right, let's go ahead and start takeoff. So we have a beautiful view of the landing gear, for example. All right, all is well. Plane is complaining because of the flaps not being set properly. Let's set of the wait, I just wanted to retract. Oh, hold on. I wanted to unset the parking brake. And whenever we do that, when we move behind the captain's chair, it moves with us as if we were actually getting out. That's actually genuinely impressive. Like, once again, I'm struggling to, you know, make a full video about everything that this airplane does. The fact that we crashed into a pushback tug and the airplane notice is insane. So let's go ahead and do this. Take a look at that nose landing gear and how that damper slowly moves up. That's insane animation. Let's maybe take a close look at the main landing gear as well as it moves up. Yes, everybody, this is just insane modeling. The texturing is crazy. This plane is perfect in every way. Oh, something else I really much like about this plane is definitely the fact that we have things like failures. Which I am, by the way. No, look, failure control, and we have so much when we go into the all failures menu. There's a million thousand failures. There's nothing we can't have. What if someone vaped in the lavatory? We get a notification of that. Smoke. A failure that I'm very much enjoying is the bird strike failure. Let's go ahead and look that up here. It's good that we can search for things. Bird strike, everybody. Here it is. Yes! Bloody hell! We have a bird strike in our window. Obviously also visible from the outside, a little bit of blood, none to worry about. Not many airplanes have APU fire simulated. It does have that, fire APU, not only inside, but also outside. Can you guys kind of now start to, you know, see my message that I'm trying to give? How insane this airplane is? Let's go ahead and put the landing gear back down so we can come in for a landing here. All right, all is well. This airplane is kind of screaming at us, understandably. Let's come in for a landing. A butter landing. Of course, this is a beautifully tilted landing gear. You know, we'll see the feature of that now. Now, as you're able to tell, you know, the performance of this is actually pretty good, despite us running on a pretty high definition scenery as well. So the performance is crazy, and you can see definitely why. You can maybe see the splash of blood, which is a very unnecessary resource, kind of reloading and unloading and being pixelated. It's beautiful. I explain nowadays saves resource. So let's maybe go ahead and come in for a landing. We're very fast. Shh, shush. Before landing, it might be time to get some coffee. Yeah, and that's being put into the paper bag there. We can drink this one as well, just for refreshment. All right, let's come in for a beautiful landing. All right, that might have not been the smoothest one, to be very honest. Sorry about that. I landed at a very low speed. We can now go and, you know, very relaxed land here using our rudders. We have our runway awareness system here, which keeps us informed about how much runway we have left, 2,000 feet. And there we go, we have landed. Despite our difficulties. Ha! But now the brakes are so hot that when we go flying again and put the landing gear up, like that, chances are there might be a wheel well fire, left and right. Oh no, we've got a problem. We might want to put the landing gear down. Wheel well fire. And you can see it is on fire as much as it can be. So there you have it. I think I've been able to communicate now why I think this is the most realistic aircraft out there. So that's a little bit weird as the sound here. I don't know what's going on. Like, it really gets it right because there are so many millions of details which are absolutely unnecessary just for playing around. But, you know, the day-to-day operation is very nicely simulated as well with every single button working. Yeah, smoke mask, that's very important. We have one of our own too that we can put on in case of rapid depressurization. This is just insane technology. And I haven't even shown you the printer that is inbuilt here. Yes, there's a printer. It prints out sheets. You can put them there and read from them. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. As always, good night. And a special thanks goes out to my members, my supporters, Gunskiller, R27, James Duram, That Dude, Anime Gods of Gaming, Derek, Insider Plane, Nishijitsu Finer, Professional Jamal, Ryland Williams, and New the York. You've got beautiful names.